Alright. How's it going, everyone? Hope you all having a good Saturday so far. We're about to get started with a little bit of ride out here. Got the boss here with us. Gave her a little bit of a treat. So if you see her, like, just being crazy in the background there, I gave her a little bit of catnip. Hey, how's it going, big guy? How you doing today? How's your Saturday going? Hope everything's going good for you over there. Just hanging out with my girl so far. Let's get back in the game. So we left off yesterday in the Dark World. We need to head back there now because we needed a... I think we still have... Yeah, we have Poltergeist now. We needed a demon with Sneak to get a document from under some brush. Oh, man. I have never touched Warhammer. I've been very tempted, though. Like, at least with the video games, I've been tempted. The miniatures, that's too much of a financial commitment for my blood. But I've been very interested in the world recently. They just did those, I don't know if you play Magic the Gathering and all, but they did those Warhammer commander decks. Love the look of those things. I picked up the Necron deck. Hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to play that today. I got some friends coming over at 4 o'clock to get together to play some Magic. So I'll finally get a chance to play that deck. Maybe eventually I can convince them to get into some of those Warhammer video games they got. Because a lot of them look fun. Mechanicus is the, it's kind of like, this might be oversimplifying, but it's kind of like the XCOM game, right? Almost like a strategy RPG. So I think I've heard of Mechanicus. At least I know I've seen at least one video on it, but it's been a while. If I remember correctly, we're up in the corner over here. Did I talk to you before? Collecting reports that guy dropped? Whew, what a hassle. Let me give you a hand. You want to know how many are left to find? See how many you've got so far. Hey, 2 more. You're almost there. Yep. Not doing too bad with that. Yeah. The tabletop's just way too expensive. There used to be a Games Workshop nearby me, and I used to love it because they used to have these giant glass windows in front of it. And you'd see all the miniatures that they would have, like the big ones. They'd put them all in the windows. And it was so cool looking, man. But then it's like, as soon as you start looking at price tags, it's like, nope, 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 nope. There's so many Warhammer games, though. Like, I'm interested in it. Like, I think there's what, like Necromunda that came out a little while back. That's like an FPS. Alright, that one... I think I remember looking at Mechanicus on the Switch, because I remember seeing a review of the PC version. But I'm really weary about, like... Because I saw it at GameStop and I didn't know anything about the Switch version. I'm very weary of just blindly buying Switch games without, like, looking into it and seeing if the port's decent and playable. Or else I was gonna pick it up. Seems like it'd probably be a game that's better played on PC, though, honestly. I'll have to look into that. Like, I want to look into, Vermintide, too, because I did have some friends that were in the Vermintide back when that first came out. But I think that's, like, normal Warhammer, isn't it? Or is that Warhammer 4K as well? I wanted to get into the newer XCOM, and just for whatever reason, like, that was one of those games that's like, I don't know. I have a lot of games that I play, and if stuff doesn't, like, if I'm playing it on my own, like, non-stream related, and it doesn't, like, I don't know, call to me, or click with me right away, then I couldn't really get into it, you know? So it was one of those games where I'm like, okay, this is a good game, but, like, wasn't really for me at the time. Yeah, that's the other thing that always, like, confused me about Warhammers. You know, like, you got normal Warhammer, and then you have 40K. And, like, I get it, but it's also confusing. Alright, there's the document we needed. Yeah, that whole dichotomy between the two always confused me. But yeah, they did a little crossover with Magic. It's actually interesting. They did, like, full Commander decks. And even the cards that are, like, reprinted, like, actual, like, you know, already existing Magic cards, they gave them, like, a Warhammer makeover. So it's actually really cool. Like, I've loved looking at the deck. I'm hoping the decks play good. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to play it yet, because I have a play group, and we're trying to get together, like, once a month between, like, doing board games and Magic. But over the holidays, we decided that we weren't even going to try, because we did our last one in November. And trying to get 4 people's schedules lined up around November to get together to play anything was just like, nope, that's not happening. This was one of the many free Epic games ago a while back. I would definitely buy it after playing it. The atmosphere is so freaking cool. I have to look into that. Like I said, I know I've seen a video review. I want to say it was, I think Mandalore Gaming did a video on Mechanicus. Because honestly, that's where I see a lot of the Warhammer stuff. I've seen a lot of his videos on, like, different Warhammer games. And, like, some weird, like, PC games like that. Because, honestly, I'm more of a console guy most of the time. But I always like seeing some of the stuff on PC that's kind of cool. I have to look into it. We're, right now, on Friday nights, me and my friends are doing a, we're playing Divinity 2. Or Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't know if you ever mess with that, but if you're into tabletop gaming at all, it is such a cool RPG, honestly. Like, it's really cool the amount of freedom that they give you in that game to, like, really roleplay it. Like, I know I had heard people talking about Divinity before, but I never really got into it. But my one friend bought it for me for Christmas, and it's been great. It's not really Diablo-like. It's more like... Oh, there's the report I needed. There we go. Cripes. Why does everything we do turn into such an ordeal? Well, at least it's over now. That took more time than I'd hoped. Let's get back before we're dragged into something else. It's not really Diablo-like. Did you ever see, like, Dragon Age Origins? Or, like, any of the old, like, Baldur's Gate type titles. Like, the stuff that's, like, more directly inspired or taken from, like, classic Dungeons & Dragons. It's more like that. It's, like, actual, like, role-playing, you know? Like, obviously, you're going around getting loot and whatnot, but they're really worth looking into, especially if you have, like, some people online to play them with. It's really fun to play in a group. Like, it's been a real fun time, honestly. The funny thing is, like, we've played it for the last month, right? Like, every Friday we play it for the last month. And we're really taking our time and, like, learning the game and whatnot. But we're still on the tutorial island. Like, I want to say we've put, like, probably about, like, 12 hours into the game so far. And we're still in the tutorial island. Learn devotion. I don't know, I think this would look good on you. Would you trust try it on for me? Let me try an anti-mute on. Oh yeah, no, it's a big game. Wait, did not want to do that. But yeah, it's super worth playing. Well, I think it's, like, really cool because there's, like, different mechanics, right? For, like, let's say you're, like, trading with someone. Their perception of you will affect the price, right? So if you smell, for instance, like if you've been around something that has you smelling and you try and trade with someone, well, their perception of you is going to be, like, lesser, so they're going to try and charge you more. Or same thing with, like, there's, like, undead characters. And, like, they're actually forced to go around towns in masks. Otherwise, they, like, make everyone hostile because they don't like, basically, corpses walking around town, even though they're, like, they're intelligent beings. But, you know, people just generally don't tend to like corpses going around. I'm really enjoying it, but I will say the combat is very basic. Like, honestly, I like the period setting. Like, that's been a real big appeal of it to me. But honestly, the thing that I think they should do is give this game to the same team that did Persona 5 Strikers. Because honestly, I could see it being like the same type of combat, you know? Because I don't know if you've ever looked at Strikers, but it's, you know, it's made by the same team that does like Dragon War, or not Dragon War, but the Dynasty Warriors games. But they kind of did it like Raidou, where instead of like having a bunch of enemies out on the field, you go into a battle and face a big mob. And I feel like that's pretty much what Raidou is trying to do. But Atlas isn't really, you know, yeah. So I feel like that would just work out super well. I would love that if they did that. But at this point, with all the stuff with China, I don't think they're going to be busting Raidou out of the closet too often. That didn't take much time at all. I already tell you everything I know now. They're centering their horrific project right here. It's called the Super Soldier Project, and Major General Munakata is in charge. It involves the construction of an unsinkable ship by remodeling some old battleship. They're going to fill it with undead soldiers, the Yumi Kodu... I'm gonna butcher this. Yomi Kagutsu, and then send it abroad. That entire army of red soldiers is directly under Munakata's command. It's an army of corpses, a soulless army. I know I sound all wet, but it's true, every word. Once you see their underground facility, you'll believe me. It's full of unnatural things. The only humans involved are Munakata and that girl he always keeps nearby. Ugh, I can't stand it. Girl, huh? Why don't you show him Kaya's photograph? That's her. That's definitely the same girl. She's always next to Munakata discussing who knows what. So how did you know her? Uh-oh. Naboris, I came in pursuit of the coward, but methinks new prey is afoot. None shall interfere with my Dark Lord's machinations. You shall perish here. Yeah, I have passed beyond death. Thy sword can do me no harm. Yeah, honestly, like, I was super excited for Soul Hackers 2, because Soul Hackers 1 is actually my favorite SMT game, even up to this point. And, yeah, it didn't really live up to my expectations, unfortunately. Like, it's far from being a bad game, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know, it's just not great. It's very uninspired. I just keep thinking, I would have rather that team sat down and remade Persona 3 properly instead of, you know, the upscale Persona 3 Portable we just got. But, alright, that did a little bit of damage. Very little bit of damage. Ow! Dang, that was a lot of damage. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely one of those games where you have to give it some time. Which, I feel like that's the problem with most RPGs, right? Like, they're already such big time sinks but there's always, like, that barrier to entry when you first boot them up where you have to get by it. For me, the concepts in the game grabbed me enough off the bat that I stuck with it, but I can totally see where, you know, the game is a little slow starting off. The whole thing with the vision quests is kind of weird, but I loved it. Like, that whole, like, cyberpunky 90s aesthetic was great. How could I lose to a human? And that's the thing with Soul Hackers 2. I knew they couldn't capture that again. So I was hoping they'd just do something, you know, at least good and original and just, I don't know, there wasn't enough game there. I can't seem to escape the monsters these days. But thanks to you, I'm still alive. I wish I could give you something to show my appreciation, but... Oh, that girl in the photograph. Look for her inside the subterranean military facility. If you get lucky, maybe you'll run into her. Go to Cannon Battery 4, just across from Harumicho. There's a suspicious telephone booth where it serves as an entrance to the base. Just enter the secret passcode and you're copacetic. Just between us, dial 493-99221. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take a pic of that, because I am not going to remember this number. Boom. Yes, I have absolutely no shame in terms of using that to my advantage. I have an emulated version of P3. That's the PS2 version, where you can control party members and some other improvements. See, I like that idea, but I totally understand people who want the female protagonist. Like, I don't need a remake of P3 that brings it up to the standard of, like, Persona 5 in terms of, like, visuals and whatnot. But if they even did something that was more in line with what we got in Soul Hackers 2, like that level of, like, quality, but add in the female protagonist and, you know, keep the 3D events and whatnot instead of the visual novel presentation that they had in P3P, that would have been perfect. See, my problem is now, to me, there is no definitive version of Persona 3. Like, I can look at Persona 4 and be like, oh yeah, go play Golden. Like, there's no reason not to play Golden. The PSP versions of Persona 2, you should probably play those. Same thing with Persona 1. 5, you know, you have Royal. But 3, like, what version of 3 do you recommend, people? You have the version that has the female protagonist, so you can control your party members, but it's a visual novel half the game. Or you have the version that has all the 3D events and everything looks nicer, but you can't control your party members and there's no female protagonist. Like, there's downsides to each of them. Oh yeah, Strange Journey is really fun. Yeah, Strange Journey I really like. I've never been able to get into the Devil Survivor games myself. Digital Devil Saga is up there. But Strange Journey is actually something I'm playing right now and having a lot of fun with. Like, I enjoy how focused Strange Journey is. Like, it is just a straight-up dungeon crawler. It knows what it is. It doesn't try to do anything else. It's like, there's no towns, nothing fancy. It's just, here's a dungeon, go explore it. It's almost like, what would happen if the Ed Train Odyssey team made a SMT game? Subterranean military facility, huh? It's a good place to check as any. Looks like we got a phone call to make. I know, right? That's the thing with P3P that always, like, upset me, because if they waited... Because I think that version came out in 2006. So if they had waited another, like, 2-3 years, I think... No way. It's just another handful of years. If they just waited a little bit longer, we could have had a proper Vita version of a remake of Persona 3. And honestly, that would have been, like, de facto, probably definitive version of that game. Same thing with, like, P4G. But then again, if that happened, who knows if we ever actually would have gotten Persona 4 Golden the way we did. So, it's always a what if. But, I don't know. Persona 3 upsets me in its current state. Because I feel like that really is, like, a very special game to a lot of people that deserves a definitive way to play it. Even though, for me, that's not really, like, my introduction to the series or anything like that, but I know for a lot of people it means a lot. The telephone booth stands watch silently. I assume this is the entrance to that secret joint Sadakichi was talking about. Draw out that passcode, John. Ah, here we go. This is where the power of photography. Alright, so it was 4. Actually, wait. 9. 3. 9. 9. 2. 2. 1. Phone booth was activated. There we go. So worth it. So worth it. My memory for numbers sometimes can be absolutely horrible. I'm sure if I go through my phone, there's probably like so many pictures of like passcodes and whatnot in games for puzzles I've taken a picture of instead of trying to remember. Yeah, it's really snappy with the story. That is nice. I honestly really like the side quest in there too, how you're just like running into the demons. Like, the game does a really good job, to me at least, to not make you feel like you're anyone special. Like, this is like, to me at least when I'm playing that game, I legitimately feel like I just happen to be going through it and interacting with these demons, you know? I guess, but is someone gonna mod in female protagonist? I mean, I can't believe they found it so quickly. Hey, you're that Raidou Kuzunoha. Well, now I'm impressed you found this place. You're not a half-bad devil summoner. This here's our subterranean shipbuilding facility. This is where Major General Munakata uses that possessed girl in his master plan. You'll never shut us down, and we'll show you why. You're incredibly strong, sir. I suggest we retreat. What? What'd you just say? Dumbass. The enemy is in front of you, not behind you. You advance forward. Oh, you're talking about that. Okay. So I got the P3P on Switch. It does look nice for what it is, but I'm convinced they used an AI to upscale all the 2D art. Our first priority is a report to General Munakata, so we've got no time for scum like you. Besides, even without us, you'll never reach the bottom of this place. Execute strategic withdrawal. It doesn't count as retreating. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I'd say like 90% of the time. Dumb sap can call it whatever floats his boat. Anyway, now we know for sure. Not only is this Munakata stronghold, this is where Kaya is being held. Not much of a security detail from what I can tell. We probably don't have much time left. Let's go, John. Yeah, so, put it this way, big guy. I bought the game, I booted it up. First thing I did, I got to the, main screen. And the P3P logo is very blocky, like, very, like, straight lines everywhere. And the P3P, like, the lines aren't actually straight. Like, that whole logo, like, the edges aren't straight on it. Like, I could tell immediately. I'm like, this is the opening title screen, and I'm already looking at it, and I can tell you just use an AI upscaler. Like, that is sad. Oh, wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's better than nothing. Which, Persona 3 definitely needed to be available. Same thing with Persona 1 and 2, though, honestly. I'm really disappointed that they didn't re-release Persona 1 and 2 some way for the anniversary as well. But at least they put it back out there for people to buy, because the actual PSP versions, like the physical copies, were getting stupidly expensive. Like, Siri actually sent me a picture from a shop she was at a while back, and I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks or something like that for a copy of Persona 3 Portable. I was like, nope. No, it might have actually been more than that. It's something crazy. I need to heal up Nekomata. Oh yeah. That's the main thing. Like, it is great that more people get to play, because obviously that is, at the end of the day, what we want, right? Like, I don't... Put it this way, like... Yeah. Gaming is in such a weird state, though, because it's like... You know, obviously with, like, streaming services and whatnot, it's really easy to keep movies and whatnot in front of people so they can, you know, always have and enjoy them. But obviously with games with their, you know, specialized hardware and whatnot, it's a lot harder. But there's a lot of games that need... There's, like, no reason why someone couldn't go through and, like, update them. Like, honestly, we need a re-release version of Raidou 1 and 2. Like, the, from my understanding, because I'm not big into emulation, but from my understanding, emulators have a hard time even playing this game, even now. So, we really should have an HD version of this game out there for people to play. Dang, I don't know what the element is for this one. Shouldn't be ice, I don't think. Someday we'll get to the point where we just have, like, you know, easily emulated versions of all these games sitting on a box somewhere. Oh, yeah. Do I have anything that can damage this wall? Nope. We already tried Zon on it. I mean, I need consoleized versions of Soul Hackers, SMT4 and Apocalypse, and Strange Journey. Like, that should be a thing. What in the world? I feel like a fool, because most of the time, these walls are pretty easy to figure out what they're weak to. It's not gunfire, right? I mean, that's just like, you know, an SMT staple, though. I have not seen an SMT game that doesn't have banging music. Maybe not every track, but, you know, every game has some track in there. It's just banging. No, we did. Dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Reload. We tried Force. We did Ice, right? Yep, we did Ice. Fire, no. Alright, well. Don't know what to do with that one. Shikimi no Kage. Hopefully that isn't one that we necessarily have to do. Oh. Yep, no, I definitely have to do that. Huh. Probably the battle track, I'd imagine, like the normal battle track. This one's more of like a special battle track. Use magic attack on that. Nope. Shiki no Kage. What in the world? I don't know what to use against this. Yeah, if you can. This feels... Because normally they're color-coded. That's why I thought this one was going to be Agi. Unless I need to use something special on this one. This is, episode 5, big guy. That helps at all. I already did Nekomata. Chernobog has Venom Strike. And Coitus. What you doing, Chernobog? Yeah, it's just null. And one. Zanma shouldn't do anything. I'm pretty sure I remember doing Zanma against it. Yep, that's null. It's a T. Oh, there it is. I used fire, though. What the? Oh, my God. Call off the surge, big guy. Apparently, Pyrojack wasn't strong enough. Or I specifically needed Hellfire for some reason. Poor Pyrojack. That was ridiculous. A couple of oral drums were blocking the stairs. That's another thing about Raidou. Not saying that that was necessarily it. That was more just me being stupid, apparently. But the game's a lot more... almost like a point-and-click adventure game, almost. With some of its structure. So I don't know if you're familiar with it all, but, like, all the demons have, like, different field abilities that they can do and use. And you need to use those from time to time to interact with people in different ways, maybe get extra items. And then obviously with like the order that the game wants you to do things in, and sometimes it can be very cryptic about when you're supposed to go certain places. So it's a very different SMT game from at least the rest of the PS2 era games. Weird, yes, but in a good way. It's something different. Because put it this way, up through this point, at least for my Saturday streams, like I said, I've done Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, I've done Nocturne, and now I'm doing this. So, it's a nice different. It's a change of pace, you know? Still get to see all the same devils, but interact with them in a different way. The only thing I can say I really actively dislike about this game is the loyalty system. I'm never a big fan of these loyalty systems in the SMT games. Just because it stops you from fusing the demons until the loyalty is maxed out. Because if I'm trying to fuse away a demon, it probably means I don't want to use it, you know? I feel like this one's air. Nope. Okay, here we go again. So we tried Zon already. Let's try Zio. Hope this isn't Hama, because I don't have anyone with Hama skills. Alright, that's null. Man, magic attacks. Let's reload to normal. And let's summon Trinamon. Man, magic. Oh, there we go. Ice. Like I said, normally they're like semi-color coded. I would have thought that'd been a little more blue, but whatever. I guess that's going to be this warehouse's gimmick. Just multiple elemental walls. There we go. And Nekomata's weak. Let's give her a life stone. So many zombies. Ugh. I hate that the gun enemies basically have like hit scan weapons. Because like if someone's firing like a Zon or a fireball or something like that, and you knock them out of the way, it kind of messes with their aim. But with the gun enemies, it just seems like it's hit scan. So that's super annoying. See, I'm not too familiar with the Devil Survivor games. I've never been able to get too far in them, but I feel like I think I've heard the Devil Survivor or Devil Summoner 2 song, the King Abaddon fight. Although I have not played the game yet. I don't know why. I've just never been able to get into it. Like, I even tried again recently to sink some time into Devil Survivor. And like I said, it's just one of those games that's never clicked with me. Although I will say it was amusing because I don't know if you've seen like the newer Digimon games, like the Cyber Sleuth games particularly. But I didn't realize until I started to try and replay, or started to play Devil Survivor, or try to play for the first time the other day, that was the same artist that did the character designs. Because I'm looking at the designs in Devil Survivor, I'm like, man, these character designs look hella familiar. And then I found out it was the same guy. I was like, ah, all makes sense. I gotta sit down and actually finish those games someday. Like, the newer Digimon games actually aren't bad. Well, I don't know about Survive. But the actual, like, Cyber Sleuth games are actually pretty good. It's like the face designs Black lip. I don't think I picked up on that. Is that like a trademark of his? There's just like, it's hard to put your finger on it, but like when you know, like, when you see someone's character designs, like an actual artist's character designs, you just kind of know. Because, you know, different artists always bring their own style to a character. But he also really does have a tendency to do, like, put it this way. Some of his female characters have very distinctively exaggerated proportions in certain areas. Rainbow Wall wasn't bad enough. This one looks like it's been enchanted to regenerate every time it's destroyed. Whoever put up this blast thing must be around here somewhere. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of what... So I guess, yeah, what you're talking about. Because, like, I know Kaneko's artwork. He kind of has, like, the same thing where I guess it is, like, a darker lip. But, like, with Kaneko's artwork as well, like, the guy who did the artwork for, like, this game, especially, like, Raidou's design... Like, his characters all have that skin, like in the official artwork, that kind of looks... It almost looks like porcelain, if that makes sense. Like, when you're looking at his actual official art, the characters all look like, almost like, porcelain dolls. To a degree. But I don't think I ever really picked up on the lip thing until you just said it, but then I was thinking about, like, artwork. And I know, like, Kaneko's art, like, yeah, a lot of the characters have very distinctive mouths as well, that I guess you could pretty much say is almost like they're wearing black lipstick, almost. But, like, Yuzu in the first Devil Survivor game reminded me very much so of some of the characters in those Digimon games. Like, that, her character, for whatever reason in particular... really were setting off like alarm bells in my head of like, I know this artist. Like, I can't put my finger on it in the moment, but I know this artist. Now, what we got? Wall, wall, wall! Endless, immortal, weakening mind and soul. You will hate it. That's my greatest masterpiece. My wall is the best in the whole world. This is obviously the culprit behind that wall. I thought we could ask it nicely to take it down, but something tells me this one's too far gone to listen to reason. Let's give it a shot anyway, John. Try negotiating with it. Look at it warmly. Wow, those eyes! That look! Respect! Is that the look of respect? Marvelous! It's incredible! You're asking me to remove the wall? Should I? Should I? What should I do? Is it okay to remove the wall? Then... please! Give me 250 mag. Okay. I'll take it. That's not enough. I have a question for you. What do you think of me? Am I stupid or you? You're quite clever. Right, I'm smart. Obviously not. Is your brain okay? Remove the skull, reveal the pink brain, scoop out with the spoon, and eat the... The rest of the rant is unsuitable for younger audiences of those with weak stomachs. Okay. You're so annoying. I can't take it anymore. Negotiation failed. Idiot, I'll build you into my next wall. You gotta love it, Paul. I might be able to swing by a little bit this afternoon. Like I said, I'll have my friends over. Tomorrow I should be able to swing by. I swear, it seems like anymore, like, my life is just, like, non-stop. Alright, let's skip through this back to where we were. Oh wait, he wants food. He wants an Oxybezosaurus. Sure. Okay, I'll take it. It's not enough. I have a question for you. What do you think of me? Am I stupid or you? Well, I don't know if he's going to want us to tell him he's stupid, but he did say it, so, you know, we'll go with it. Right, good guess. I'm the wall craftsman. I only know about walls. I'm so stupid. Walls rule. I like you, boy. I'll remove the wall. Go on now. There you go. Your generating wall has been removed. So all you needed to do to get him to want to take down his wall is just call him an idiot. There you go. Oh, wait a second. Was that number? Walls rule, man. I'm telling you. That's how I live my life. I just like that. Am I stupid? Yeah, I'm stupid. But you know what's not stupid? Fucking walls. Oh my god. That's probably the most personality I've ever seen out of an Impandatora. Oop, miss. Hey, big guy, did you ever play SMT5? And if so, I want to ask what you thought about it. Alright, got some sake. And a chakra drop. Let's do solo real quick. Let Chernobog open this thing up. More sake. All the sake. Alright, head back down. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I'm asleep. That's not good. It's like my favorite SMT game to actually play and my least favorite story. Like, the actual gameplay, though, I feel like they nailed. But anything to do with the story was just really bad. That and the setting was kind of bland. Like, honestly, that's what puts Soul Hackers over the top for me, was the setting and the story. SMT5, like, got all the mechanic. Because, like, nothing was built up. I felt like they really, really took a lot of inspiration from Nocturne, which had a very, like, scaled back story. Like, there wasn't a lot of, like, cutscenes and whatnot in Nocturne. Like, it told its story a lot through, like, the world and the very few cutscenes that it had. And I felt like it was trying to do the same thing. And the problem was that it felt like you were just missing half the story. Like, when the whole, like, split for the alignments happened, where you had, like, the Chaos side and the Law side go their separate ways and whatnot, like, it felt like the characters just changed out of nowhere. There wasn't much leading up to it. Like, the side characters to me weren't really fleshed out, like, at all. A lot of the side content was great. Like, I liked a lot of the side quests with, like, the demons and whatnot, but honestly, I don't remember too much about the rest of the story, honestly. I remember the big beats, and I just remember being confused. Break it on your own, you idiots. Impossible? You worthless youngsters. You're weak. You're fragile. You're cream puffs. Die, you idiots! Yes, the fight with the Demi-Fiend. It always is, though. Like, you're always gonna get people hyped up for Demi-Fiend. Like, I really appreciate that, you know, that main character has basically become, like, the ultimate secret final boss in most of these games. The only thing I'm not super happy about is that should not have been DLC. That should have been part of the game. Day 1 DLC sucks. But honestly, I thought the Shiva boss fight was pretty hype, too. Like, that's one of my favorite tracks in the game was the Shiva boss fight track. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, I like the idea of having the open maps. And I really did enjoy exploring the world. But I needed more breaking that up. I don't know. Like, I needed an actual dungeon to go along with that. Like, it almost didn't feel like an SMT game without the dungeon gimmicks, you know? Like, where's my teleporting pads? Where's my damage floors? Like, I know it sounds weird. Because, you know, most of the time people are like, oh my god, I hate that stuff. I hate the dungeon gimmicks and whatnot, but... Like, it almost didn't feel like I was playing a proper SMT game without that stuff, you know? Like, where's my friggin' invisible wall maze like we had in Nocturne so I can, you know, feel like I want to just bang my head against the wall for an hour while I try and get through it? I know it seems weird. But honestly, as annoying as that stuff is, like, I don't know. Makes levels stick out in your mind. Because I remember people, the one thing they did have was, they had a dungeon in that game that had, like, wind puzzles. And it wasn't even that hard. And then they turned around and made it even easier because people were complaining that was too hard. Oh, yeah. Friggin' Soul Hackers 2 was so bad with the microtransactions. Or with the DLC. Like, the DLC in Soul Hackers 2 was so egregious, it wasn't even funny. And it literally was like they cut out the best demons to sell them back to you. Like, it wasn't even, like, you know, much of a debate on that. What do I even use here? Oh, gun. Okay, that makes this easy. Boom. A wall weak to gunfire. I'm here for it. Yeah, it really ticks me off with Soul Hackers, too, as well, because, like, it doesn't have a lot of ties back to the original game anyway, but they put Nemissa in there, but only as a DLC demon. Yeah, I mean, that's where we're at. I mean, unfortunately, that's just like a Sega MO recently. It is always interesting watching a company slowly change after they've been bought by another company, though. Because you really only started seeing that stuff out of Atlas after Sega bought them. You know? We're waiting to see what happens if Sega ever gets bought out. That's going to be... Not really looking forward to that. I've been scared to death of, like, Microsoft or someone buying Sega for a while now. Alright, Shiki no Kage has been destroyed, the way ahead is clear. So this is the healing thing. How much does it cost? That's not the most unreasonable. I will actually go for that. Alright. Let's not get charmed. Or, nope. There we go. That's the only thing, like... That's the other thing, like, okay. It's really hard to tell what abilities are yours and what abilities are your enemies. Probably not. As I said, I got friends coming over at 4 o'clock, so I'll be off before then. My whole plan is pretty much just to get this episode done, and then I'm probably going to pack it in for the day. I still got a little bit more to go here. But thanks for stopping by, big guy. It's been fun chatting. Have a good one. Take it easy. I have a feeling we're coming up on a boss fight here, too. Alright, man. And we got Nekomata level up. That's good. And we can drop a save. Yeah, they're giving us a save point. We're definitely near a boss fight, I'm assuming. Boss fight and a heal right next to each other. That's not telegraphing anything. Boom, boom. Take him out. Alright, let's use that. Probably should go to Victor once we're done here and figure out what we can fuse as well. Or if I can get anything to forge onto my sword. Probably should get like an element or something for my sword. How I can do. Oh, and Nekomata's down. Wow, she just got nuked. Summon Lancini. She's gonna, yep, heal me. That's fine. I am fine with the heal. Oh. There we go. Man, they friggin' nuked my Nekomata after they put me to sleep, though. Good grief. That was like half her health bar and like one hit there I saw. Do I have anything to revive? Bomb of life. There we go. Alright, let's head up here. Man, all of a sudden, just the encounter rate. Oh. Ow. There we go, get a crit. And gotta watch Nekomata again. She's getting low. So this is what I don't like about running with demons that don't have a heal spell on them. I really wish you could have more than one demon out with you at a time. Like, I feel like that might get a little overpowered if they let you do that, but at the same time, it'd be so much more helpful. Alright, there we go. Right, up we go. Look! There's Kaya. We finally made it. It's all or nothing, Raidou. We gotta get her back, no matter what it takes. After we grab these items. We got a bomb of life. Roman coin. Another battle. Alright. Whoa. Alright, Nekomaru's about to go down again. Come on. Full ring. Got that. I try and get some of these demons, but I know my tubes are full right now. What we get? And a life stone. Alright, let us use... There we go. Let's go see what's going on up here. Oh, wow. Kinky. Very kinky. Ow. Still in pain, also. Turn my heating pad back on. How's it going, Siri? How you doing today? Been waiting for you, Devil Summoner Raidou Kuzunoha. May I say, this is definitely a pleasure. I am Munakata, the man behind the Super Soldier Project. I've learned quite a bit about you from Rasputin's report on a troublesome young man. I have a strict policy of erasing all who interfere, but in this case, that is quite regretful. So I'm going to explain our project to you directly. It's weird, Siri. It's not really even my hip now. It's like the back of my thigh. Like, when I adjust it in any way, like, to bend it more, like, if I lean forward here, even that little bit, it almost feels like a Charlie horse, almost, like in my upper thigh, like in that muscle there. That's what it feels like. It's the weirdest thing. And, like, the pain's not as bad as it was when it was in my hip, but somehow it's more annoying. It's like, it's technically getting better, but it's also not. Ow, 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 ow. It's like, I can cross my legs now. Mostly okay, with minimal pain. Couldn't do that last week. So I'm going to explain our project to you directly. So he's going to do the Bond villain thing for us here. That way you can decide for yourself if you truly wish to stand against us. You need not throw your life away. Hear me out and give it some thought. Think of our nation, Raidou. Look at what it has become. The masses struggle to live in poverty, while a select few stand in abundance. Our country blindly creates policies to suppress the weak and cater to the wealthy. Do you not find this strange? An enlightened nation would strive to support the less fortunate, yet we do the opposite. Even at the start, the gods of Amatsu subjugated the people of our country. At this rate, this nation, our people, will be stricken from the face of the earth. I wish only to enlighten those who perpetuate the erroneous ideologies of our past, and the only method available to me is the Super Soldier Project. This girl is necessary for the completion of the project. Knowing this, would you still take her from us, Raidou Kuzunoha? Or do you have the will to join me in righting our nation's wrongs? Yeah, nah, bruh. So be it. Do we fight now? Am I going to take your bondage, slave? My associates will see you out. Uh-oh. It is the Ripper. Those who interfere with our plans are swiftly struck down. It's not personal. It's just fate. Listen, Ripper. Even bad voice acting is better than no voice acting. Get ready for a beating. Me and my bro are gonna bust your ass. Sorry, but you're toast. Voice acting can't be that bad, right? Damn, he's strong. This ain't good, bro. Let's show him our special move, brother. Woohoo! Think we're gonna win now, bro? This guy's history. Deadly twin attack! Alright, let me summon, so I don't have to worry about healing. Ow. They really just gonna, like, fly around like this? I mean, honestly, I really would have preferred voice acting in this game. Like, I know there was Japanese voice track. Like, I really wish they had left it intact. This guy's tough. Let's hit him with our special move again, brother. I'm past my limit, bro. That move really drains the guy, you know? No way, brother. You can't give up now. Remember our promise. You're right, bro. I'll give it another try. Deadly twin attack! So do I just block this? Like, what do I do with this? Ow. Like, I honestly don't know what to do with this attack that they're doing. Ow. Ow. Please, no. Please, no. Stay away. Please stay away. No, no, no. I just need to focus one down. I feel like that's the strat here. Just focus one. Ripper, me and Siri actually figured this out last time. Her legs are actually her hair. Bro's power lives on inside me, you scumbag. I'll use it to grind you into powder, you hear? Yeah, her legs are in her hair, so her ankle is right there where the whole hair folds. She's not really floating. I really should pay more attention to what the demons are saying. It seems like some of it's actually kind of funny. Like, Lina Sahid does not seem like the type of lady who would be using the term hun. Like, where is she from? Baltimore? There we go. Alright. That was a boss fight, I think. Wait. We got a Javanese What the heck is a Javanese figure? What's a Javanese figure? I'm going to assume it's just something I sell, but... Alright, do tell, Ripper. It is an item. But what type of an item? Like, is there something special about it? Well, we found the girl. That's the end of the game, right? That's it? Huh. Everything is proceeding according to plan. With this demon blood, the project enters its final stage. Let's see then. Hold on, I'm curious enough now. Javanese doll. Okay. That's some weird designs. Hold on. Wei Yang, also known as Wagan in Javanese, is a traditional form of puppet theater play originating from Indonesian island of Java. Wayang refers to the entire dramatic show. Sometimes the lever puppet itself is referred to as wayang. Performances of wayang puppet theater are accompanied by a Gamelan orchestra in Java and by gender wayang in Bali. The dramatic stories depict mythologies such as episodes from the Hindu epics. Okay, so yeah, it's basically like a play. That's interesting. So they're almost like little puppets. Like puppet dolls. Kaya Daidoji. After all that searching, here she is in our office. So they are performing some sort of hocus pocus underground? I don't even know what to... I don't even want to know. Just as long as she's okay. Where am I? Looks like our Jane is waking up. Oh, you're the detective. Nice to see you too, doll. Glad you're alright. My well-trained subordinate, Raidou, found you in the underground facility of some sort. Raidou? Well, I mean, remember that I'm the one who put him on that job. Is that so? Thank you very much for your efforts, Mr. Raidou, Mr. Narumi. So, do you remember all that kill me noise? Care to explain it to us? My family has a terrible curse passed down every generation. The demon possession, right? Yes. The girls are killed when they turn 16. Sounds like a bum rap. As my birthday came closer, my father started looking at me differently. Then one day, he put me in an underground cell. Which is that cavern Raidou found, I'd wager. Yes, that's right. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but I didn't have the courage to end my own life either. That's when my uncle said he knew how to save me. He said if we exorcised the demon, I could go on living as a normal girl. It's all I could think about. So, as instructed by my uncle, I snuck out of the house without my father noticing. But the man who was waiting for me outside wasn't my uncle. It was Munakata, the military officer. Munakata, huh? All that talk of exorcising the demon was just a lie. All they really wanted was to take the power of that demon for themselves. I managed to break free and ran, but if I went back home, Father would have still killed me. I had nowhere to go. I didn't know what to do. So you called us. Right, I was so lost. I didn't have anyone else to turn to. I see. So, where do you plan to go from here? You go back home, you're still left holding the bag, right? But walking around on your own just makes you a target for Munakata again. That's the ticket. Why don't you work with us here at the detective agency? We've been looking for a secretary to get me away from this paperwork anyway, right now? Good grief. Just finds this girl. She's still traumatized. Her father wants her dead and is dying. Her uncle is a demon. She's been held captive by the military, and they've been extracting her blood to get her curse. Let's make her the secretary. Let's put her to work. What? You know what? Sure. See, even Raidou thinks so. Everything's swell. Yup, just dandy. This girl definitely doesn't need any psychiatric help. Are you sure it's fine? Having a bird around will do this place some good. Besides, it's dangerous for you out there. Having a... Well, you really don't mind. It sounds nifty to me. Absolutely. That's a good excuse to celebrate. I have so many questions about this. So our little lost girl became a part of Narumi Detective Agency. It wasn't over. That was simply the beginning of an even larger case. Is this standard practice to put missing girls to work as soon as you find them? Is the military not going to be after us now? So many questions. You're up early, John. Narumi's already gone. Looks like he decided to get out and do something for a change. No reason to panic, though. I don't have any proof he's actually on a job. This is the owner of Konoha. Is Mr. Narumi there? No, he's not there. His order came in. He told me it was urgent. Would you mind coming to pick it up? I want to make sure he gets it as soon as possible. I'm paid in advance, you know. So I don't like holding on to merchandise that's already sold. Hurry on over. There's no value in dallying. Alright. Great. The one time Narumi is not sitting here, his order comes in. Looks like Kaya's left the building as well. Raidou Kuzunoha and Goto, professional errand boys. Let's go ahead and check in. And let's go pick up this package. Hopefully it's something interesting. Ooh, look at that red sky. I just saw Narumi. Yeah, his arms around two men's shoulders. I wonder, are they his friends? Read your mind? What are you actually thinking? Or do I need to set your heart ablaze? Nope. Power jack. Let's ignite. Narumi's no doubt having a drink with his buddies, talking about girls. I wish I could be a fly on that wall. Okay. I found a funny box at Konoha, Mommy. They yelled at me when I tried to touch it. It said, it's reserved. So that place does have customers. Well, the owner's pretty shady, so I'm sure the customers are shady too. Damn! That woman's brutal. First she tells her son she's adopted, then says everyone who has dealings with this place is sketchy. Like, what the hell? Tell Mr. Narumi it needs to be handled with care, alright? An ammunition box. I don't have to your order anyway. Well, he can fill us in later. Guess we can re-up on ammo while we're here. That way I don't forget before the next time we head somewhere. Alright. Yep. Wait, what? Get some fire ammo. Man, I went through all the electricity ammo I had. Physical ammo. So what's the difference between normal ammo and physical ammo? Like, realistically. Like, it makes no sense. Alright, so now we have Death Clip and Poison Clip available. Let's get the Electricity and the Force. We'll hold off on the other ones until we have more funds on hand. Alright. Then let's go down to the Gomodad and see Victor. Binary. So what can I get up to? I am level 40. So technically, if I get their loyalties maxed out, I can get Naga. That wouldn't be bad. Poltergeist is just kind of a waste in here right now. I could do that. Could get Gidon. Get Agadine. Seems really early to get Agadine, but then again, I guess I'm about halfway through the game now, aren't I? Thereabouts. Still seems early for a Dine spell. Ooh. I like his little squint there, like, giving a little side eye. Who would that be? Sati and Trinabog? Ugh, two demons I really don't feel like letting go. But it's not a bad one to aim for, Siri. Not to hit, or to get anywhere close to, but to aim for. Oh. Oh. What's she doing with scissors? Oh, she's cutting her hair? Alright, I thought that was going somewhere else for a second there. That looked a little dark. Yeah, actually, I just saw about that. If I'm only halfway through the game, I'm already level 40. Like, I'm not trying to get to level 99. Should I go back to the roomies, I guess? This feels like I'm doing a lot of incidental grinding going around. Yeah! Paper snowflake. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot of hair. That was a really mean face that she had on too when she came through that door. Oh, Raidou, you're back. Me? Oh, I just went out to get some fresh air. What's the matter? You look all balled up. Oh, it's my hair, right? Do you like it? Alright, should I be honest with her? This is Sarah with bedhead. Siri, this is Sarah with bedhead. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like it. Should I be honest with her and avert my eyes, or should I just grin and bear it? Kind of feel like I should probably just grin and bear it, but I don't know, not a good look. And honestly, I don't like the little evil smile she was giving us when she was coming through the door. I'm thinking something is not quite right with this girl. Whatever, we'll go along with it. Thank you. I was afraid you were going to laugh at me. Things have been happening, so I thought a change of pace might do me some good. So glad you don't hate it. Say, Raidou, Mr. Narumi told me you had another name. Would it be alright if you told me what it was? I'd like to call you by your real name. John, it's a nice and simple name. Something I'd like to tell you, too. Could you spare a minute? Back when I was being held captive by Munakata, I overheard him talking to someone. He mentioned an object he needed for his super soldier project. And once he's gotten a hold of this thing, he can eliminate millions of capital citizens just like that. That's the kind of thing we should take care of, don't you think? To stop his scheming? We should look for it together, John. If we can find it before they do, we might be able to stop them. Munakata described it as a crystal ball full of spiritual energy. It was enshrined a long time ago in order to protect the capital. But he said nobody knows where it is anymore. I bet we could find it though, John. Let's start tomorrow. Alright, she's plotting something, right? Like, I don't quite trust this girl right now. Like, I don't know. Just something seems off here. Just something seems off. Rise and shine, John. Are you all set to hunt for that crystal ball thing? So, the girl's keen on this crystal of infinite power, which we don't have a clue where to find. Thanks for nothing, Dollface. But the capital is really in danger. We don't have a choice. Come on, John. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I don't know why. Just... I'm getting a lot of vibes here. And no place to look for it in general so far either. I'm trying to total blank on this crystal. I don't even know where to start. The owner of Konoya is always handy in a pinch. You knew about that camera, right? How difficult could a powerful artifact be, really? Alright, so we just go down to the shop and ask for a crystal ball of infinite power. Come to think of it, I'm still considered missing, huh? It'd be a pain if someone reported me. Let's go look for the crystal. Oh yeah, I'm wanted right now. Oh well, let's go look for our balls. Hey, that's the lady in the picture. She was in the newspaper. Hey, says her face is ill-fated. What does that mean, Mommy? Oh, the missing girl? I'm sure it wasn't her. If we could find her so easily, she wouldn't be missing. I saw her! She had different hair, but her face was just like the picture. Now you're interested in young girls? You're just like him. Whoa. That family drama is heating up there. Distinguished dealer of antiques. If you see something you like, buy it. Not a crystal ball. Actually, I did recently receive an order of these snow globes from the West. Huh? Spiritual energy. Nah, I'm afraid I don't have anything that fits the bill. Why don't you ask Victor downstairs? There's a small chance he might know something about it. Why not? Let's go see our old pal Victor. Ooh, hey, Mimi. Hey, wanna come on up? Welcome, Kuzunoha. I see you have a fair young lady with you today. So we're at the crystal. You wish to find a crystal ball of spiritual power here in the capital? I have been conducting research in various areas since my arrival in Japan. At one point in my studies, I did come across a document regarding a monk who built the capital. He placed statues in a number of locations to act as protection for the capital. These 5 statues were called the Goshiki Fudo. However, the document hinted at a 6th, hidden statue. It did not correspond to a color like the other statues. It was called Moshuku Fudu. It was said to hold a crystal ball with the power to ward off evil. I will admit the document was quite old. I have no way to know if that Fudo is the crystal you're looking for. However, you're welcome to search for it, if you believe it could be. If I remember correctly, the Moshuku Fudo was placed near an inlet. It was cross-referenced as the Eerie Fudo. I do hope I've been of some assistance. Eerie Fudo? I suppose that could be it. Let's ask around about it a little more, John. Now that we have a name to go off of, it should be easier. What we need is someone who knows about the capital. Time for more legwork, right, John? Oh, yeah. She was in here earlier. I treated her to a little more of the catnip. So at the start of the stream, I had put some on the spread here, and she was going crazy. But I think she needed a bit of a break. Right, Mimi? Yeah. Siri says hi. Yeah. Alright, still don't quite know where to go off base last. Someone who knows the capital. I wonder if the Yakuza guy... The Yakuza guy knows the capital, technically, right? Where was that? Was that in... No, that was Fukagawa-cho, right? Yes. Let's go to the bathhouse. I'm probably wrong about this, but... Slowly but surely. It's either she's becoming more comfortable with the camera, or the want of daddy is stronger. I guess the Cannon Battery 4 was covered up before it hit the press. I'm gonna kind of personally leaned on the paper so they'd climb up. Is that short-haired girl outside your, you know... Didn't the one you were carrying around have long hair? So wait, you sweet-talk 2 Oron girls? You're a machine, kid. Yes, that's pretty much it. Hey, Kuzunoha, what are you looking for today? Ah, it's something this time. You're certainly a busy man. So what do you need? Fudu, huh? Never heard of it. Sorry, kid. Afraid I can't help you out on this one. Look, there's this guy in Shinjuku. He's sort of an odd duck. He's a real know-it-all. I'd suggest you pay him a visit. He lives at this joint he calls the Amazing Science Lab. I guess it's as good as mine. Wouldn't hurt to ask him anyway. Alright, so we're going to Shinjuku. Pretty much, yeah. When the need overcomes the fear. Right, Mimi? Yeah. A pioneering spirit has been completely depleted from this town. Nothing new can arise by clinging so tightly to the past. That's kind of weird to hear from her. Good thing for you that we've got a dame in tow. You'll know what I mean if you go to the science lab, but don't say I didn't warn you. Memer. Alright, so we need to go to Shinjuku. Wait, how do we get to Shinjuku? Oh, the Amazing Science Lab. Okay. That was easy enough. Pretty much. Welcome to this cat's life. I only saw the old guy. He seems to be in good shape. Glad he's doing okay. Discussing one's dream and realizing it are two very different things. I can sympathize with the desire to discover virgin territory, as long as it doesn't affect me. You'll find whatever you're looking for as soon as you forget you were looking for it. Life is long. Be patient. Alright, what are you thinking? Adult hobo's thoughts can be heard. Transmission from Jupiter can be heard. If the bird doesn't sing, I'll wait until it does. Very impressive. Hayasu is a smart cookie. Let's go over here. Oh, is this guy we're looking for? Wind velocity, gravity, humidity, so many factors. Is this worth it, Raidou? I don't think anybody's home. excuse me. Oh, hi there, pretty girl. What is it? Why are you here? I can tell you anything you want to know about rockets and space travel. First things first, you need to know there's no oxygen in space. This, of course, makes it difficult for human beings to survive on their own. Which is to say, in other words, I'm sorry, Doctor, but we want to ask you some different questions. What, you didn't come to learn about space? Space! Actually, no. We'd like to hear what you know about a statue called the Irifudu. The Irifudu, huh? Yes, I remember. It was placed at a beach long, long ago. It's, where Ginzacho is now. Honest, I knew. I heard all about it as a child. So why do you want to know? Ginzacho, huh? No rest for the weary. Might be a good idea to ask that doll from the paper. She knows all kinds of stuff no normal person has any business knowing. Hey, wait. Where are you off to in such a hurry? I haven't explained rocket propulsion yet. Think we'll take a rain check on the rocket propulsion there, man. That expected look, like, why did you take the hand away? That's my hand. Such a needy young thing. Aren't you? As long as I understand the rules, we won't have any problem. Trust me, I've been well versed in the rules. Oh, you found yourself a cutie pie, I see. Hello, my name is Kaya. I've been working at the detective agency. I know, dear. Mr. Narumi already filled me in. Kaya, was it? The name's Kichu Sakura, ace reporter. Nice to meet you. What are you two kids up to? Out on another case? I gotta tell you about the Irifudu. Irifudu? Right now, did you know this area used to be underwater? Yeah, it was part of the Habaya Inlet until they reclaimed the area during the Edo period. I know there was a Fudu statue here before that. The local people worshipped it, actually. I want to say that's the Irifudu you're looking for. And does that statue still exist somewhere? You crazy kids are in luck. I came across that scoop just the other day while researching a story on Ginzacho. This comes straight from the horse's mouth. An odd stone statue was found at the center of Ginzacho, and nobody knows where it came from. See, there are all kinds of development projects going on in Ginzacho right now. One of the construction teams found the statue in question. Well, the construction company was all balled up about what to do with the thing, which is where I came in, looking for any information in the old town records. I don't know if it's your Irifudu, but at least it's an old statue, right? I'd wager it's as good a shot as you're likely to get. I mean, doesn't it feel nice waking up covered in cats, though? This one wouldn't let me sleep last night. I got woken up to wet cat nose at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Daddy was not amused at that moment. Thankfully, I got back to sleep, but it was still one of those moments where it's just like, are we really doing this right now? Okay. That's what I was telling my friends the other day. Like, she was laying on my chest, and they were waiting for me to get online. And it's just like, are you going to be the one to tell her that she has to move? Like, I don't want to be the one to tell her she has to move. What's up, Ripper? Uh-oh. Aww. The baby. Is that your friend's cat? One of the other ones? Let's get off me. I want to get up. Oh, I mean, you can talk to this one all day. Until she's ready to move, she doesn't move. What's funny is when she's in front of the other cats, she doesn't want to act like, you know, she has anything to do with me. So I can talk to her until I'm blue in the face and she won't even look at me if there's other cats around. If she's on her own, though, oh, she'll come when I call. Right, Mimi? She plays hard cat in front of them so she can keep them in line. Then when she's with me, she lets her guard down a bit. It's adorable, Ripper. Yoshi. My pride that ruined all those relationships when I was your age. If I hadn't acted that way then, my life would have been very different. So where in this construction project? Luna Freya. Someone's a Final Fantasy 15 fan. Crap, I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. Actually, Ripper, try posting it, because I think I did change that. I actually meant to say that the other day. Try posting a link. Worst case scenario, it's just gonna, you know, blot it out. It ain't gonna, like, nuke all your messages. Yay! It worked! As long as nothing bad happens with that, I'll keep that like that. It actually wasn't the bot. Apparently that was a Twitch setting that I had on. I was going through the settings and saw it. Zingizicho's construction area. Make haste. We haven't much time. Tell you what. We are going back to the office real quick and we're going to save up. Because I'm going to have to start winding it down anyway. I only got like 20 minutes before my friends will be here, so. Alright. Alright. That's pretty much what I wanted to get done today anyway. Ooh, more cat pics. More cat pics. Aww. Love it. Is that like a Christmas, like a little Christmas tote bag? That's kind of what it looks like, at least. That's adorable. Gotta be careful. I don't want this one getting jealous. They are adorable, Ripper. You don't know how many times that happens. Like, if I get anything like delivery, like Amazon delivery, like in a bigger box, like, yeah, oh yeah, we'll make it out to recycling. No, it's one of the cats. One of the cats will take it. Not Mimi normally though. She's not really a box cat. Uh-oh. It's Ripper show and tell time. What's up, Mimi? I Right tap. Yeah, I'll just have to keep an eye on the links as they're coming through. Uh-oh. You hear purring? Hey, Mimi, come here. Come here? No. I was gonna try and bring her close to the mic. She said no. She said she wants the attention right now, but she don't want to be held. Until Daddy sneak attacks. Hey, Mimi. Want to get close to the mic? I don't know if you can hear her. She might have quieted down a little bit. What we got here? Oh. Oh yeah. I love how confident he looks on the on that stump. Is that one yours, Ripper? Like, do you actually have any pets of your own? I can't remember. I think you said you did. Or no, you didn't. Because your friends had them, and you were visiting. So by proxy. Seems like you have a lot of pets by proxy. I don't know why, but I can't see a corgi without thinking about Ein from Cowboy Bebop. Can you come here? You want the pets? You want to come here? You can have the pets if you come here. Come on. They grow up so fast, too, though. It was so funny because even as a young cat, you know, we'd get her the like the little birdie on the stick, you know, trying to like get her chase around, do whatnot with it, and she would play around with it for a couple minutes, or like maybe like 1 or 2 passes. She would try and go for the birdie, and then come like the 3rd and 4th pass, no, she was over it. She wasn't going to play around with it anymore. She was waiting until you put it down so she could grab it. As long as they're trained properly. As long as pets are trained properly, they are great. Oh. Look at those ears. Almost looks like he could take off with them. So yeah. We got links working. That's good. We did thing. Alright, guys. I have to get running. I have some stuff I still gotta get ready before they start filing in. Remember that guy in oh, there it is. I think Twitch is trying to tell me something, guys. I was literally about to text in chat. I'm like, I think the stream just died. No, I was saying, like, the guy in the, that one area was saying he was receiving transmissions from Jupiter. I'm pretty sure that dog's ears are what you would need to receive those transmissions from Jupiter. So, nothing actually, like, important. But I think this site's trying to tell me something. It's time to go. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry it was a little bit shorter, but we made some decent progress. got links working, got to the next episode. So, we'll be in good shape when we start up again next week. We can go look for our statue in Ginza. And then I will be back on Wednesday with some randomness probably, as long as I wake up in time. We'll see what I decide this week. Or maybe we'll go back and start cleaning up some of these games that we've been going through. Mimi, Siri says bye. You got anything to say, Siri? Are you just going to look at me? She's just going to look at me. I'm sure she says bye. You want to say bye? Nope, she's just gonna lay there and be cute. Alright, y'all. I will catch you on the flip side. Hopefully Wednesday. If not, I'll see you next week for Raidou. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.